club where Stephanie never read the right book, and
Stephanie was terrible at this book club.
I really sucked at book club.
I did
Fabulous. What?
I just had a visual. I just had a
It was a
visual.
lot.
I had a visual.
He's proud of it. Hello and good morning.
Hello, boys and girls. How are you? There's something in the air, and it's not a fair.
What? What now?
My eyes. I don't know if it's the haze or the smoke from the Canadian fires or what, but it looks like I'm really happy to be here. Maybe I'm crying because I'm so happy to be here. But this is ridiculous.
You missed me, Hank.
I
You
did. I
missed
missed
me.
you. I haven't seen you since
a whole
Sunday.
day. One
A whole
full
day.
day.
A whole day. I know. It's we're so close.
We are, you know what? I had a 7 sneeze yesterday. So, yeah, maybe that's what it was.
Could be.
I thought it was just because I was moving around all the gear
No.
for the farmer's market. I had to do the pre-clean before the clean with the cleaning ladies.
Oh, yes. Isn't that fun?
It had to be done. This house was a disaster. Well, Lorraine, who's on the board of the Mashpee Chamber, said, I just want to go to your house one time.
Mm-hmm.
And see where it all goes. Because it was like, we need one of those. We need one of those. Hold on, Cliff, go back to the house. Friday, getting ready for La Tavola.
Right. Oh, that
So,
was beautiful. The tabla was fabulous.
Chef's kiss to everything.
Oh.
Mother Nature, the world,
Yes.
karma. Whatever reason, it just
Sun
flew.
Sun came out.
Yeah. Yeah, it happened.
But I noticed the rectory was in total darkness and there were no cars.
Yeah, right.
Father Healy and Father Marek took off for the
We
hills.
are out of here. We want nothing to do with
Want
this.
nothing to do with this.
What's up, Serafina? Hi, Mari. Thanks for joining us on the show this
Good
morning.
Good morning, everybody.
Yeah, it was an amazing evening.
It was.
Serafina checked in with me. I saw Serafina in real life in person at a farmer's market. I'm blown away.
You did?
Thank you very much for coming and seeing us.
Wow.
I know. I was so happy to see her. She had her little floppy hat on
Oh,
and she was walking the market. It was very farmer's market
I missed you. I guess I didn't recognize you. with
for
the hat.
National Farmers Market Week that kicked off on Sunday. So that was the first of it. And let's wrap up Tavola because it was a night that was unforgettable.
You know, I said to Mari at events like this, like La Tavola, after dessert was served, I would usually be saying to her, can we go home now? The Red Sox
Get in the
are on.
car.
The Red Sox are on. I want to go. I didn't. It was fabulous. I did not want to leave.
Had you left, you would have missed the split off. I've never seen grown adults doing splits on cardboard. It was a magic moment. Including our selectman who is leading the charge.
Yes. Fortunately, we weren't far from the fire station. And if an ambulance needed to be called, they would have been there post haste.
Good Lord, it was phenomenal. And then last year, since Bob Maffey didn't show up, we were like, who's going to do the worm? And KG, the wife of Matt from Pink Door Catering, was all of a sudden doing the worm. I was like, wait a minute.
Yeah.
What is happening here in this church parking lot? It was a magic moment.
Probably the other reason why Father Healy left. He just didn't want to see us.
Well, Corey Pescatoro, our accordionist, said that was
He was
probably
fabulous.
one
by
of the
way.
most wild La Tavolas in the however many years he's been doing it.
He was amazing. He wasn't what you would think when you hear an accordion player, you know, the wah, 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 wah.
God, no.
He was really cool.
Oh, well, he's just sitting in the back doing the background track. And I even thought it was a track. And I look over and I was like, are you playing that? He goes, yeah, most people probably think this is a backtrack right now. But it was just him noodling away.
Really?
Like it was just the background noise of whatever. And I was like, you've got to be kidding me right now.
I thought it was a background check.
No, it was Corey the whole time.
Wow.
I know.
Wow.
And I was just, oh, okay. Then when our Steeple Street music teacher decided to bust out opera, I look
know
over,
it.
Lauren's crying. It's like, it was a magic moment. It was really
was.
cool.
It was.
What's up to our friends over at WKKL's 90.7 Midday Madness? How are you doing today? Thanks for joining us on the show. Yeah, it is a Tuesday that definitely feels like a Monday. I kind of had a slow go of it yesterday.
You did.
Oh, yeah.
How come? Just you were gassed, I'm sure.
Oh, I was done. I was toast. I used every ounce of my weekend to the max.
Yes. Well, I walked into the lanes on Saturday afternoon. If you haven't seen the video of this one singing, go to the Lemonadio
I had to
page.
defend myself on social media. I didn't realize you posted it on the Mashpee message.
Yes, I did. Well, I was trying to get people to come to the event, Kitty Karaoke. So I posted it on the Mashpee message. And what were people being?
Hank walks in and he sees me. Oh no, it was really funny. One person said, "Oh, that's perfectly fitting with the dumpster behind her." And I was like, "Listen, sir,
What? You know what? The dumpster wasn't even. You had to look. Stephanie was standing in the window at the lanes. You had to look all the way through the window, all the way to as far back as you can in the shot.
it was fitting."
And there's a dumpster there.
Right. It was perfect. It was a perfect shot for it. So I was like, I'll have you know, sir, I haven't
sorry.
slept in days and I'm out there singing. I had a little Ariel wig on and I was horribly croaking out part of your world. It was an icebreaker. And you know what?
It worked.
It worked because I did not have to fill in those girls, kids, from Kung Fu Fighters.
Oh, he was cute.
To mermaids.
Yep.
Everyone was up there singing. It was a full 2 hours of singing.
Right. And then he went back and had Mariana put spiders on his face.
So cute.
Oh, he was.
So cute.
And, Kung Fu Fighting is one of those songs that when it came out, those of us who were too cool for words were like, oh, God. But now it's kind of like one of those songs you go, hey, Kung Fu Fighting.
I know. Well, it was in Kung Fu Panda. And I think that's why the kids just really gravitated towards it.
Yeah.
Plus, Carl Douglas, it's a fun song.
Oh, I know.
Watch the original video. I try not to play it very much on video music bingo because it's racist. It would be canceled.
Yes, it is. And if you listen to the words, they're kind of racist.
I was like, oh, but it's got a catchy beat.
It does.
Terrible.
And this little dude was doing his Spider-Man thing and rolling around and jumping and whatever. And
Yeah.
it was cool.
So I did my job. I did the icebreaker for that one on Saturday. Then I followed that up with summer sips over at the Hyannis Yacht Club.
And how did that go?
It was lovely. Then Cliff and I squeezed in a quick date.
Yes.
And then Sunday, we did it all over again. National Farmers Market Week kicked off. We had the farmers market, couple of firsts at the farmers market. First time we had a lost child.
Yes, I saw that kind of originated in the kids area where Mariana and I were. Now, look, folks, if you come and you want to bring your kids over to the kids zone, okay, Lauren will probably, if Lauren isn't there, or I'm always there with Mariana because we're doing the pop thing. If you're going to leave your kids there and go shopping, please tell Grandpa. Okay, that I'm leaving my children here, and I'll be back, so he'll know to watch them.
Oh no, this was a different incident.
Oh,
Yeah, they completely left the market and left their child there.
no.
Oh yeah, I had just
so there were two incidents of lost children then.
Yep. So I had met this woman and we were just talking about sustainable bags and we're talking about sewing and we're going back and forth and I'm like, I love this. Let me get your number. Let's see if we can work this out for next season. I'm trying to make this market completely plastic free. I would love this. Sustainable, reusable shopping bags. Great. Leave. I get a phone call. She's calling me in the middle of the market. So I pick up and I'm like, hey. And she's like, 3 of us families all piled into the minivans. And then we left. It was a Home Alone situation. They left. They thought she was in one of the cars, but she wasn't in any of the cars. She was over petting the puppies. So I get on the microphone and I was like, hey, so-and-so, if you're here, come and check in with me at the farmer's market.
Oh.
And like 3 minutes later, she pops up and I was like, she's like, what? I'm petting the puppies. And I'm like, okay, go back and pet the puppies. Right. Your family will be here in a second. Like, had no concept that her family was even gone.
Okay, so then there were two. Because there was a family. They both kind of like converged on the area.
Looking for their
mom
person.
Looked at dad and said, I thought you left here. And he goes, well, I'll go this way and you go that way.
Luckily, we're in a roped in area, so they're not going to get far.
No.
But this one was a straight up case of Home Alone. Left my kid at the farmer's market. Bye.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. Where's Susie?
Right. But nonetheless, tell Grandpa you're going to go shopping and the kids are going to play.
Historical.
And I'm fine. And I'm fine keeping an eye on them. But yeek.
Right. And then we had our first vendor fight.
Yes, I saw
there was a lot of beef over. It wasn't beef. It was something. It was a different commodity.
Yes.
I was like, it ended up great at the end of the day. Shook hands, made a deal. They bartered to use each other's services, and it was fine.
Yeah.
but it was the first time I've had to like deal with an incident as such.
Yes.
So,
and they weren't. I mean, they had the same product, but I didn't think they were exactly that similar. Were
yeah.
they? Were
Well,
they?
I mean, there's a lot of layers to that story, and I'm not going to get into the drama. However, it was just kind of like, can't we just work it out? Why don't we just move you over here? How about we just flip this all around? There's plenty of room for everybody. And it gets a little touchy with people.
Right.
She has that, I have that. Our products are similar. Well, you know what? We had 4 or 5 different baked good vendors that all sold out.
Oh yeah.
Everyone sold out.
And one of them gave me when I took her picture for the website and the videos and everything, she gave me, it was one of the sourdough, not the sourdough ladies, but somebody else, sourdough chocolate chip muffins.
Yeah.
And she said, "Oh, take them." I said, "No, I'll pay for them." She said, "No, really, take them." Oh my God, are they good?
Oh, see? Supposedly good for your gut health. We're all trying to be healthier. I just read
So eating chocolate chip muffins is good for me?
as long as there's a little sourdough in there. I just read an article that says it's really good for your dietary needs to start eating things that are less processed, cooking all of this stuff. And you can actually lose weight from just cooking it yourself in some cases.
Okay.
So throw a little sourdough in there, Hank.
And I'm
so
good.
What if there's chocolate chips in there?
And I'm good. It was
Healthy.
excellent.
Healthy.
I've eaten them all for breakfast. I have one left.
Don't you love that? I ration it all out.
Yep.
I've got one strawberry shortcake whoopie pie upstairs that I had like hidden. My kids sniff it out like truffle pigs. They know if I want it, it's gone. It's just gone.
Truffle pigs.
Right?
I love it.
Wendy, good morning. Thanks for joining us. Home Alone, Lost in the Market.
Yep.
We have been slowly writing a sitcom. I feel like it's a Canadian sitcom that's called Farmer's Market. Don't steal it. But I feel as if it could be a really good Netflix show.
Yes. Yeah, because there are some characters there.
100%.
Yeah, it was
always a good weekend. So Sunday, after all of this, Cliff had to do sound over at Knockabout Proper for Uncle John's banjo.
Yeah.
We wrapped that up, and I said, I really, really wanted to go to the Festa in New Bedford. And he's like, let's just go. So here I found myself Sunday night at 8 p.m. roasted meat on a spit in the middle of New Bedford. It was amazing.
Oh, you crazy kids, you.
Well, then I started seeing all the kids from Mashpee. I saw Michael from Mashpee TV. I look over to my right. Well, it's all like the youngers, you know what I mean? All hanging out and having a good time. And I was like, hi, fam. Looks like we have to go to New Bedford for this kind of excitement. There was like 2 bands going on. All of the world was there. Not a piece of bread to be found in there.
Yeah, really.
It was crazy still.
Wow.
So yeah, the Feast of the Blessed Sacrament in New Bedford. Good time.
Yeah. Well, I loved when I worked in Fall River. I loved all those festivals. I mean, I worked for the electric company, so every weekend we were sponsoring something somehow.
Yeah.
And it was the Italian feast is the Italian church one weekend, and then it was the Polish feast at the Polish church the next weekend, and then the Armenian church was doing something. There was a neat thing about Fall River, and I think it's still that way.
Oh, 100%, the melting pot of people.
The ethnicity,
yes,
and how they're so proud of it, and those festivals. Oh my God, the food! It's like, wow.
I know.
Yeah.
I like that, Thomas. That's a good little slogan. You got to eat good. Very cute.
Yes.
Today, this generation.
Yes.
Things they wouldn't understand. That's our question of the day.
Oh, this is a beautiful question.
We have, what's up, Miss Mary O'Keefe? Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday to you.
Everybody needs a Mary in their life. And Miss Mary O'Keefe.
I have a Mari. Does that count?
It's close enough, I feel like.
Thank you. I have a Mari in my life.
So the question of the day is going crazy because there's a lot of good feedback. And I wanted to just read some of them.
Yeah, please do. These are good.
Because they're really good. Answering the phone with no idea who is calling. Floppy disks. Carnation breakfast bars. The walking mailman. Booting up the C drive. Payphones, pagers, call waiting, busy signals, Bradley's, Payless shoes, Sears, Kmart, Old Country Buffet. How much of a pain it was to make a mixtape or burn a CD.
You just didn't.
Right?
It just wasn't worth the effort.
Begging your sibling to walk across the room to change the channel.
I'm not going to get up. Will you get up?
Always carrying a quarter for a phone call.
Mm-hmm.
Printing MapQuest directions or
Mhm.
going to AAA and having them print you out a triptych. Waiting for the internet to load, smoking or non,
Mm-hmm.
rolling up windows, ashtrays, lighters in cars. The
Mhm.
milkman.
Yes.
8mm movies.
How many children did the milkman father?
Yeah, we don't know.
We don't know.
Playing outside. Good one, Kristen Falau. Seriously.
Mm-hmm.
The old CC machines with the carbon copy. Somebody had to bust those out fairly recently. We were it was right at the beginning of the summer, and we had a crazy storm that kind of knocked out all the power in North Falmouth.
Uh-huh.
And so Cliff and I had just gotten out somewhere, and we wanted to go over to like the Epic Oyster or whatever it was, the Impotent Oyster.
Mm-hmm.
So we go over there, and everything's dark, and I'm like, what happened? They're like, we lost power.
Oh dear.
In fact, my boss told me to bust out those old credit card machines.
They still have them somewhere.
So yeah, she goes, so I took that out and I'd go to carbon copy it. But the problem was credit cards don't have that raised
have the
type
bumps anymore. No, they
And
don't.
she was like, I don't understand why it's not working. I was like, that's not going to work for you.
No.
Just take down the numbers and you can punch them in later.
Punch them in later. Yeah, you're right. The credit cards don't have the raised numbers anymore.
Yeah. So, I mean, some do.
Yeah.
But most of them are laser printed now. So you're not going to find that raised
Which
bump.
actually makes them easier to read.
Yeah. Yes and no.
Yeah.
They get worn faster. That's for sure.
Well,
My husband's looks like it's been through a war.
That's a function of
That's because
how often it gets used. By the way, what has he been ordering lately? When I came in, there's a sack of empty boxes out in front here. I'm like, oh my God, Cliff has gone crazy.
He was very upset yesterday.
Oh no.
Because the cleaning ladies went in his office.
Oh!
That's what was in there.
Uh-oh.
And I just had a big smile on my face. Oh yeah, you're upset? Oh, that's too bad. Those things needed to go. It was a rat's nest up there. He is a hoarder of mass proportion, does not like getting rid of boxes.
Well, that's what happens when you get older. You save boxes just in case you might need them to put something in.
Well, now they're out. They're out in the world.
Oh,
so they have to all be broken down and taken to the dump. That's what has to happen now.
Okay. I really thought he was on an ordering binge.
Oh, no.
Okay.
No. Those are post haste orders. Needing film for your camera.
Uh-huh. Oh yeah.
Enjoying festivals.
Having to buy flash bulbs for your camera.
Yeah, right. Oh, those are the good old days right there.
Yeah, well, I'm dating myself.
I had one of those. And you also brought up a good one, pushing a button for the high beams.
Oh yeah. The button on the floor in your car, like next to the brake that you'd click, make your high beams go on and off. I miss that. I missed that. I love that. Click.
That's awesome.
Driving a standard. Who can still drive a standard? I can.
Once you learn, you never not.
No, it's like riding a bike. You know how to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but nobody drives a standard anymore.
No, I like it.
I do too.
I got a couple of our friends that prefer it and still drive one.
No, I wouldn't. I mean, I wouldn't go out of my way to drive it, but
it'd be perfect for my driveway because all I had to do is pop the clutch. I wouldn't even have to turn it on.
That's true. And just roll back
Popping
and
out
you'd
the
be all set
driveway.
and ready
Let's
to go.
Love that little feature of that.
That'd be cool.
Right? Good times. I saw that Katy Perry fell to the ground from exhaustion, which is what I felt like this past weekend. And did you see that she was dating former President Trudeau?
Yeah, I saw that. She
gets girl.
I don't know.
I'm interested. I want to know what's going on.
I don't know. Well, he got separated or divorced while he was still prime minister.
Yeah,
I know that.
And then she recently just broke it off with her hubby. They weren't even married, though, right?
I thought they were. I thought they were married, but apparently they weren't. Whatever his name is,
Legolas. I just know him as Legolas.
Right.
I forget what his name is.
I bet she's a handful.
Orlando Bloom. It was going to take me a hot minute.
Right. I still think she must be a handful.
High maintenance.
Yes.
Of course she is. She's a pop star. That's your job.
To be high maintenance.
Absolutely. 100%.
Yeah.
You were roaming through a little crazy crime for us since we've got Gloria here from Canada.
Oh, yes. Let me find crazy crime. We have some very interesting ones this week, boys and girls. Hang on, just give me a moment to find it again. I was looking for other things to offer this morning for the conversation. Let me see. No, of course I can't find the one.
I did see a weird news story out of Denmark.
Oh, here we go. Here we go. This is Sandwich Police, folks. God bless them. A call was received from a local business for a young child remember that, in the parking lot assaulting parents and refusing to get into the car. When officers arrived, the child was refusing to stay buckled in their car seat.
Well,
eventually they were able to be buckled in and the family went on their way.
Every single parent has gone through the car seat wrestling.
Yes.
RTB, I can, and I have one, a standard. Serafina, kids don't know the pain of a friend moving away and never seeing them again.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Right. Oh, exactly.
The pen pals, the people you've never actually met in real life.
Right.
Or seen. We were the original catfishers.
Right.
Could have been anybody on the other line.
Right. Now, here's one that has a sad ending. So I'm warning you, but this has to do with the wellness checks.
Oh.
And if you think whether you should or not, officers were dispatched for a wellness check on an elderly individual who had missed an appointment. When officers arrived, they noted the mailbox was quite full, but the subject's car was in the driveway. After knocking and some additional observations, officers made an entry into the home. The subject of the wellness check was located in the home.
Oh, that's sad.
Deceased.
That's not crazy crime. That's just sad.
So sometimes if you think, gee, should I or shouldn't I? There's a
you should
example of why you should. And then of course someone from North Shore Boulevard reporting that people were on their private beach. Damn it.
Not the private beach again.
Not the private beach. Oh my God. Didn't somebody there several weeks ago call because there was a seal on their private beach? It seems to me we read that.
Special.
You're really special.
There was a weird news story that I saw this morning from the Denmark Zoo asking people to donate their small pets.
Oh, really?
As food for their captive predators.
What?
100%. I could not make this up if I tried. Seeking donations of small pets to serve as food for the predatory animals. The zoo aims to mimic the natural food chain and ensure the welfare of proper nutrition for their carnivorous residents. What? This would never fly.
No.
In the United States.
No.
In a Facebook post, the zoo explained that they will accept healthy animals such as guinea pigs, rabbits, chickens that owners need to rehome. These donated pets will be gently euthanized by trained staff. How are they going to gently euthanize them if they're trying to mimic real life predatory situations? This is ridiculous.
Right. They'd have to chase them for real life predatory situations.
Thomas said it didn't get the seal of approval. Cindy,
Wow.
Oh my God. Good morning, friends.
Wow.
You were absolutely amazing. How much fun were you? Cindy was in the split squad.
Oh, she was.
Yeah. Well, I think she was doing more because of her shoulder situation of a deep lunge. But there were several others doing splits on Friday night, and I think you were one of them. Savannah was doing death drop splits. I don't even know what happened. All of the photos came in yesterday, by the way, from our photographer.
Oh, really?
I have evidence.
She's looking for donations for Lemonade Co. and the Chamber.
So the Chamber needs some more scholarship money, so if you'd like to keep it under wraps, I can be paid.
Right.
I will take bribes. Sarah's hip got spicy after the third. We're too old for this.
Yeah, it was a lot. I mean, you looked at some of those people and you went, "Oh God, please don't."
I loved it. Bring it on.
You're not going to get up. And then there was the old gent who was dancing with Barbara Cotton, who fell down.
Oh God. He bounced back.
They picked him up and he kept dancing.
That's it. He bounced back. He wanted to dance. Let the man dance.
I was like, I would have said, okay, I'm done. Thank you. But he, I don't know if it was the wine or he was just an energetic gentleman.
That's it. He was having a good time. Pick him up and let's go.
Right. I guess wind him up and off he goes. I don't know.
Yeah, that was a long night. I'm glad this was past weekend. Anyway, I took Monday morning off and it was really nice. I got to sleep in. I woke up and Cliff said I had to leave you alone because I just gently nudged you and you were like, I don't have to get out today. And then went right back to sleep.
Okay, what does sleeping in mean for you in terms
No,
of
I was
time?
wide awake at 5 o'clock in the morning doing stuff. And then I went back to bed at 6
okay.
a.m.
Okay,
And then I slept until 10.
really?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
That's a lot for you.
Right?
Yeah.
So I needed it.
Yeah.
And a nice leisurely day yesterday getting into all the stuff that I had to.
Very good.
But we've got tons of trivia. I still haven't posted where we're going to be this week. So schedule will be coming out today. It's also a new month. Here we are in August.
Yeah, unbelievable.
And the kids will be back in school before you know it. And we're blinking and we're trying to assemble all of that stuff. Today is Goodbye Norma Jean Day.
Goodbye, Norma Jean.
Yeah.
Really?
1962. Marilyn Monroe
I
passed
know.
away.
Yeah, I think 62.
5 things you didn't know about Marilyn Monroe. Because her mom was loony. Marilyn grew up in orphanages and with foster parents.
I did not know that.
She got engaged to her first husband, the neighbor of a family friend, at 15 years old because she needed a place to live.
No, good Lord.
Right?
Yep.
She was discovered by an army photographer while working in World War II aircraft factory inspecting parachutes.
Really?
She began modeling at the age of 19. In less than 2 years, she appeared on the covers of more than 30 magazines.
Wow. She was a very attractive woman.
Needing some money when she was 23, she took $50 to pose nude in those pictures that Hugh Hefner later bought for the very first centerfold of Playboy in 1953. Continuing his Maryland fixation, have also shelled out for the rights to the burial plot next to hers so that the two would be buried side by side for eternity. Did you know that?
No, I didn't.
Freaky.
I did not know that.
That is so weird.
So did he actually know her or was he just obsessed with her?
Yeah,
from
he was
afar?
obsessed with her. He knew her.
Well, if you think about it, all his girlfriends tended to be blonde. I mean, if you remember the three that were on that reality TV show with him, they were all blonde.
Yeah, yep. Madison. I can't remember the other ones.
Remember. The husband, the football player husband,
Hank Basket.
Hank Basket, he pops up
Kendra.
when I go to tag myself in something and I go add Hank Sennett.
Hank Basket pops up.
His name is right above mine. And I go, oh, don't hit that one. I mean, the one
That
who
is
was
awesome.
he was married to her and then she divorced him because he was having an affair with a transsexual person. Not that there's anything wrong with that, but when you're married, you shouldn't be having an affair with anyone.
Right.
Yes.
Well, it seems like they didn't really have a regular vanilla type of marriage anyway. So
No. And he was a football player with the Philadelphia Eagles, I believe.
yeah. Number 4, singing her famous breathy rendition of Happy Birthday, JFK helped get Marilyn fired from her final film, Something's Gotta Give.
Why?
Instead of serenading the president, she was supposed to be on the set filming. It didn't help that. I don't know, because
I mean, she got a lot of notoriety out of that.
yes, she absolutely did.
Happy birthday to you.
Marilyn, $50.
Jackie must have been ready to grab the steak knife.
Yeah.
You would think.
The famous picture of Marilyn on the subway, great flashing her panties, is supposedly from the film The 7-Year Itch.
But it's not.
Except in the film, censors would only let her dress blow up to her knees. The shot everyone remembers is from a publicity stunt where the studio let photographers snap pictures of the recreation of the scene. Reporters got 15 takes.
15.
That's it.
Wow.
You got 15 shots. Make it work.
And it's one of the most famous
Iconic
movie photos in the world.
Yeah, absolutely. Cindy, I'll sell nudes for a couple of what? Nothing wild. Just so Jared can retire, she says. Just a couple of mil. I love it. So yeah, I definitely did not know that about Marilyn
I didn't know
Monroe
anything about that.
and Hugh Hefner and the
I didn't
burial
know that
plot.
at all. I always thought he was creepy, but that makes it even
The man
creepier.
wants what he wants, and he's unabashedly himself.
Yeah, I mean the pajamas 24/7. I'm sorry.
He's made it work for him. He's
He
got
is.
millions of dollars.
Well, no, he's dead now. But
Yeah, well,
I wonder if he was buried in his pajamas.
I don't know.
I don't know.
That statue of Marilyn in that dress is in Palm Springs. Of course it is.
Yes.
If it's iconic, it's in Palm Springs, right?
Right.
Shout out to our friend John over at KGay. We miss you. We love you, but you are definitely where you belong, my buddy.
Right.
I am very excited for you.
Speaking of iconic statues, the statue of Tom Brady is going to be unveiled Friday night up at the stadium.
I don't know how I feel about that.
I think he's a little too young for a statue.
Well, it's not even the statue that I get upset about. It's for whatever reason, the statue version of teeth creep me out.
Yeah. And this isn't a particularly good looking statue of him.
Right.
I don't think. If you've seen pictures of it, it's kind of, I don't know.
It's like worse than the Madame Tussauds because at least wax, they can kind of get a softer look at it, but busts like that, statues like that, they just look creepy to me.
He's a little too thin, I think, in the statue. Although to Tom Brady today he probably matches to Tom Brady in the statue because he's thin and he's obviously had a lot of work done.
Yeah.
But the Tom Brady, the football player, was not that as thin as he is portrayed in the statue.
Football season has begun, and I have absolutely. But my husband and I just sat there laughing last night at football as I was waiting for my son to get picked up as it's with shirts and skins.
Yeah.
And they're just running around, swearing at each other, looking ridiculous. It's just the beginning of the season. So
oh boy.
It was definitely watching like a Three Stooges episode happening.
Yeah, the Patriots play the Commanders Friday night. They have a scrimmage with the Commanders on Thursday.
Sports.
And then they play them on Friday. So
I am actually looking forward to this football season. Maybe we can win a few more. Last season was pretty abysmal to watch.
Yeah, no, I think Mike Vrabel is, all of sports reporters, and you can even get a sense when, you read the stories and you watch the video. There's a different, I had to use the word vibe. There's a different vibe down there.
I like that word. Doesn't bother me.
Mike Vrabel has a way about him. He's a former football player. If you guys know the Patriots, he was a big star for the Patriots. And he's got a certain swagger about him that he can back up because he's still in shape.
What he does do, though, is bring a leader to the team. I think he knows how to rally and get people to do what they need to do and get their job done. So we'll see.
I saw a clip this morning in the morning sports. The Patriots, somebody was out running on a play or something, and he's right behind them, keeping up with them.
Yeah.
Because he's in his 50s, maybe
yeah,
not even, maybe his late 40s. I'm not sure. But he has that. He was coached by Belichick, so he has some of that Belichickian way about him.
Yeah.
But he's. I think I told this story one of the other times we were on. Someone asked him a question that he had just answered, and Belichick would have.
Oh yeah, we talked.
Would have mumbled and nothing, but Vrabel said, I just spent 5 minutes answering that same question to so and so. Maybe you weren't paying attention. Maybe you were texting. Maybe you were writing notes down. I could answer it again, but you know what? I don't want to.
Get off your phone and pay attention to me if you're asking me
next
things.
question.
Next.
And he said with a smile, but it was still that same wonk.
Good morning, Miss Lynn Brennerson. How the heck are you? Hope you had a good weekend.
Oh, she was busy creating things. If you go to the Cape Cod Dining at Home and anywhere else page, I don't know how she does it.
You got a lot of great chefs over there.
Yeah, we do. We're going to have to, we've talked a lot about trying to find ways to, capitalize on that a little bit more, maybe try to find ways to get people like, Lynn and others to do, little segments, set up their iPhones and film themselves making something, like Chris Clegg and Lynn and others. We haven't gotten to it yet. It's on the to-do list.
Well, you did get your TV show together this past week.
Yes, we did. We taped it last week. It's called How's the Market? And it should be ready to go later this week. We'll be on once a month on Mashpee TV. Mari and I will be talking about all things real estate. We talk about the one thing that's going to be consistent every show is we're gonna pull out the numbers, and talk about what's really going on according to the statistics. And this first show it was just Mari and I talking, but in the ensuing weeks we're going to have
bringing in the experts
like the president of Today Real Estate. We're going to bring in the contractor who did our kitchen. I've got a video that I should be posting in the next couple of days of our kitchen.
Yeah.
Which is finally done. It's been done for a while, but Mari was waiting for the finishing touches. and we're going to have the contractor in who did our kitchen. One thing that we're going to do that's really going to be cool, and Chris is encouraging us to do this. We're going to hit the road. We're going to go to a house with a home inspector.
Love it.
And we're going to have a home inspector go around and point out stuff, and this is something you should look for.
I'm pretty excited for all the stuff that is coming out of Mashpee TV. Chris did a wonderful job, and staff putting together. Justin did an incredible job for the farmers market and our food section that we had for the Food Minded Fellow when we had our food demonstration.
He was very, and the food was great.
I just got the video. It looks phenomenal. I'm going to share that on Lemonadio today so you can take a look at what Gavin created for us.
Yeah. And folks, particularly folks in Mashpee, well, you can see it elsewhere. But folks in Mashpee, if you're not watching this stuff, the production quality of what they do at Mashpee TV is so far beyond what other people at local cable access channels do.
Oh yeah, he just got some new kits,
incredible.
And I'm really pumped to see what they're going to do with some live video.
Oh yeah,
which is just going to up that element.
He's got that little camera that's smaller than this. It's like
with the gimbal,
like this big, and he just walks around with it. It's like wow.
I know, technology, man.
Yep.
Good morning, Kathy, Jamie, Lauren. Thank you so much for stopping by.
Hey, Lauren.
So many good people checking in this morning. How is your day going? How is your week? What's the big thing you got going on this week?
By the way, Lauren, Murray wants you to know, anytime you don't want to come to the farmers market on Sunday, she'll be more than happy to cover for you. She's having a ball.
Oh my gosh, that area was destroyed.
And
Lauren,
we picked it up before we left.
Oh God! And then I repicked it up and stacked it. I hopefully you got that. I don't know if anybody's working out in that tent gets a Lego on their hands. I apologize.
Well, you know what? This. Two young boys, God bless them, came over and took the container of Legos, which is like almost as big as this table, and dumped the whole thing out.
Oh, love kids.
And the parents stood there and watched them.
Yeah.
And I was like,
because the parents are going, that's not our house, honey. High five.
Right. And I was like, you're kidding, right? Legos were all low. I was crawling.
Oh, I remember those days.
Oh, yeah. I had to say to Murray, honey, you got to help me up.
I actually remember my husband's scream when the kids dumped them in the tub one time and then left one behind and he got it on the foot.
Dumped them in the tub?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
To play with in the tub while they were taking a dump?
Yep.
They played with Legos in the tub while they were taking a tub, and then they didn't get them out of the tub.
Correct. The yelp. I'll never forget it.
Those hurt.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. By the way, my husband got a lot of love on social media. It made me feel like, okay, I think everybody knows how much I am.
I mean,
there's got to be a backbone behind that.
You put up a very nice, affectionate post about Cliff, because he really is the man behind the curtain.
Well, he in 3 days worth of time probably did 70 hours worth of work for me, just for me.
Yes, and of course you pay him. You
in love.
You pay
hugs,
him love,
kisses, foot rubs,
folded laundry.
Yeah, whatever he wants, he mostly gets. To a point.
Yeah,
right?
Okay.
Exactly. But he did a lot of honeydew favors over the weekend. And honestly, I was just really, really thankful. I don't thank him enough.
Right.
And not that I had to thank him publicly, but I just felt as if he deserved one because he'd done so much work for me.
Right. And you know what? He photographs really well, too.
Right? He's a stud.
He's a good-looking guy.
Yeah, I know.
Cliff, I say that in a nice way. But you're a good-looking guy.
There's a radio guy that I used to work with, and he talks like this, and you probably know exactly who he is. And he's a gorgeous, gorgeous man. Just say that. I know he is, so thank you. But we were talking about George Clooney at the time, but he's a gorgeous man. It makes me laugh. So yeah, Cliff, you got all your accolades. We thank you very much. Okay. Everybody loves you. Blah, blah, blah.
Don't expect any for a while.
Right?
Hey.
You got what you're going to get.
Bye, Lil.
Hey, Emily, how is the baby? I've not had a chance. This is the first time. I had another first over the weekend. Emily had asked me for some raw wax. And you know how we work with our bees and we've got our honey. And our friend Aaron does all of the bees and we sell his honey at the farmer's market.
Yep.
So I said, let me ask Aaron. And Aaron said, well, we just harvested a ton of honey and I do have some raw wax right now.
Okay.
She was making a lotion She's making lotion with her mom's milk. Yep, she's got an abundance of breast milk right now, and so now she's making breast milk lotion. I'm curious to know how it turns out. Also, if you have any extra, our glass blower was looking for some. I know I gave you a pound, which seemingly was a lot, but it was the first time that I just left a trash bag of wax sitting on my front windshield while I was at a gig. I'm like, hey, I'll be in Hyannis. You can pick it up off my windshield.
The things you do.
Very bizarre.
And the things you hear about on this program that people do with stuff.
You're never going to find that anywhere else. So
no one's going to be talking
Welcome
about
to
breast
our
milk
show.
and wax anywhere but here.
Also, if you're watching us on LinkedIn, drop LinkedIn in the chat. I would love to connect with you further on that one. We've got a South Shore Women's Conference that we are doing, and I'm really looking forward to speaking at this. We're crafting this conversation about reinvention and just the recreation of what our careers and lives are. And I'm looking forward to having this talk with three other panelists.
You know what's nice about what you've done with this particular talk is you and all the other participants have gotten together to share what it is you're going to be discussing. So,
right.
So it's not the same person, the third person speaking saying, well, as so-and-so said, and she said before her, I'm going to say the same thing now.
Right. And all of us are coming at this from a different angle, one of which is a state rep. So we've got a state rep on the panel. I've got the executive director of South Colony YMCA. There's just different paths of life and all doing different stuff within our space. So I'm really looking forward to this conversation. Tickets are almost sold out. I was just told that there are very few left. So if you want to go to this conference, it's short money. It's only like $50, and there are some amazing speakers, and they feed you.
And it's being held where?
It's in Plymouth. I'm not exactly sure of the venue, but you can find it. Just look up South Shore Women's Conference, and you'll be able to find us there. It's like a comedy show the night before. Like it's a full on 2 days of stuff.
No, really, all women comedy.
Yeah. Yeah, and I'm really looking forward to it. Hundreds of people applied to even speak at it. So it really is well attended, and hopefully we'll be able to move the needle forward in the dollar region. I think that's really the conversation right now is equal pay.
Right.
For the same job. You had a study earlier about AI, what jobs what jobs AI is going to help and what jobs AI is going to hinder.
Yeah, let me
and I was just curious to see kind of where on those lists, well, especially since I have kids that are in college right now that are kind of deciding on their career path. And I think having Cliff and I as parents and watching all of the stuff that we've gone through since pandemic has kind of shifted their life trajectory just a little bit.
Well, according to this article, and just doesn't. Fortunately, we don't have to worry about establishing our careers, but the most vulnerable to AI right now, interpreters and translators.
Okay.
Historians.
Oh.
Passenger attendants, sales representatives of services, and writers and authors.
Yeah, yeah.
The least vulnerable, dredge operators, bridge and lock tenders, water treatment plant and system operators, foundry, mold, and core makers, and rail track laying and maintenance equipment operators.
All right. So what I'm hearing is send your kid to tech school.
Yeah.
Get a skill.
Get a skill. It says here, the person who wrote the story also asked ChatGPT what career advice college students should take from the study. And ChatGPT said, if your goal is job resilience, aim for fields that require real-world interaction, demand emotional intelligence, involve complex, non-repetitive tasks, and of course, use AI as a tool.
That's hysterical.
But aren't replaced by it.
South Shore Women's Conference is at the 1620 Hotel in Plymouth.
Hotel, where's that? That used to be something else, I suspect.
I don't know. I haven't been to the 1620 Hotel, so I'm looking forward to it.
It used to be. I bet it used to be something else.
I'm splitting a hotel room with my good friend Denise.
Oh, okay.
Very much looking forward to it. she connected with another one of our photographers
Mhm.
in the chamber and spent her Sunday up in a helicopter.
Oh, really?
Right? Both of
Mhm.
them taking aerial photos of all of the Cape.
Cool.
Right? So fun.
Yeah.
You never know where you're going to pop up and meet somebody great. We've got a business after hours, and I'll put on my Mashpee Chamber of Commerce hat. Thank you very much for everybody that came out on Friday. Thank you. Our members are fantastic. We've been getting new ones every single day. And if you're looking forward to the 2026 season and you want to have a business after hours at your place, book now because I'm scheduling them come in September. Also, it's our 40th anniversary of the chamber.
Really?
40th anniversary.
Wow.
So we're going to do a little barbecue and then just invite everybody. No cost, no nothing.
Pat Piper to come?
Why not?
Right.
Have everybody involved. We're going to go over to Brian's farm there in Mashpee. And Seth from Fresh Market says that he will be providing hamburgers, hot dogs, and other grill snacks for us.
Very cool.
So I'll let you know on that date as soon as possible because I know everyone's calendar fills up like crazy.
Right.
We have a brand new system here at 1180, and I'm thankful that everybody that works for us knows a little bit about technology to be enough dangerous.
Yeah.
Where everybody immediately, all of our hosts hopped on yesterday, started moving around shifts.
Right.
Doing everything all themselves, like the inner office work. They're just setting themselves up.
Oh, really?
So I was so thankful for that. It's functioning.
Good. Excellent.
We love technology. Eleanor, congratulations and thank you to you. She was our raffle saleswoman with the most.
She did a great job.
Right? Eleanor's fabulous.
Yes.
She was. I'd love to bring you on in some sales capacity, lady, because you get it done.
We need, now that we're starting, now that we have trackable numbers, I guess.
Yeah.
We've got ratings now of a sort. We really need somebody to start to go out and start to talk to.
Connecting us with our customer segment, Hank.
Yes, that's a good word. And because we're a nonprofit, they will be underwriting our programming, which will be tax deductible.
Yeah, yes. And we're going to shift into that focus, I think, coming in the fall as we've got the time to do so and the staff to do so. What? Lemonade has got our 5-year anniversary here. 5 years.
That's unbelievable. I think I've been here about 3.5.
Yeah.
Getting to be a long time.
My gosh. So many hours he's put in. If you've not listened to any of his shows, please do so. We've got jazz, we've got blues. Our weekends are chock full of great music that you don't hear every day.
No, I did. The jazz show, I was so excited. At least I was excited last Sunday morning. We featured Johnny Mathis. And a lot of great songs from Johnny Mathis.
When I say Johnny Mathis to you, what song immediately starts playing in your mind?
Misty.
Yeah?
Yep.
Chances are, like the minute you say it to me, I think chances are.
Right. Do you know his first album was a jazz album?
No.
That was the connection that I made. His first album was a jazz album. He was friendly with, amongst other people, Dave Brubeck, who was the house musician and pianist at a club in San Francisco that Johnny Mathis first began singing at. And his first album was a jazz album. Didn't go so well, but it allowed him to play gigs in New York where Mitch Miller, who was a big high mucky muck at CBS Records, and also, for those of you old enough to remember, the host of a show on TV, a sing-along show kind of thing, took him under his wing. And it was Mitch Miller that really pushed him forward with all those songs, Chances Are, and the movie music and all of that. But
you want to hear more about it? Listen to Hank's show.
Yes.
When are your shows?
We'll do Johnny Mathis again. We do blues on Saturday morning, 8 to noon. We do jazz Sunday morning from 8 to noon, and every Monday through Friday from 12 to 2. It's the lunch break show. Today it's Tuesday, so we're playing. Where did they get that name from?
I love it. Emily, no, we will not be having a 5-year business anniversary party. I'm partied out. We are party people. This is what we do for a living. I don't need another party that I got to plan. Somebody wants to throw a Lemonade cake at me, we'll sing happy birthday. I'd never say no to cake.
Right. Natasha, if you're out there listening,
I would love that.
Talk to us about a cake.
Yes, please.
Sometimes Natasha's out there. Natasha is our friend who was one of the finalists in the Holiday Baking Championship on the Food Network. She has a business called Cake Batter, which is incredibly successful. Her cakes and her cookies are just unbelievable.
Yeah.
And
And they're pretty to look at too.
oh yeah, they are.
And also shout out to our birthday sponsor, Brenda's Cakes for All Occasions.
Mhm.
Lovely cakes. We are going to be giving away, picking our birthday winner today.
Mhm.
So be looking for that on my Facebook page, Stephanie in the Mornings page. And that's where we get signed up for Birthday Club. If you're not signed up, it's just a chance for you to win. We like to celebrate people's big days.
Right.
So you get a cake or half a dozen cupcakes and just celebrate your birthday whenever you want to celebrate it. Natasha is making Ethan's 21st birthday cake. Love that.
Mhm.
Whose photo is that front and center? Are you referring to Vanna Pachella's album
Yes.
that is now out? You can purchase it. It's out in the world.
Mhm.
So go and buy it and support local artists. Where does Brenda go at night? Brenda goes to her home in Harwich. That's where she goes, RTB. We've got the Canal Farmers Market that is happening this Thursday. It is Farmers Market week. And you're going to see all kinds of great pop-ups. We've got a great musician. I'm looking forward to.
Oh my God, the guys who played Sunday.
Ridiculous, right?
Dickie Nolan?
Yeah.
Ridiculous.
Yeah. But did you know the guy that was playing with Dickie Nolan?
No.
He played for John Cafferty and the Beaver Brown Band.
Really?
He had just had a gig that he made thousands of dollars at and then just popped in to hang out with Dickie.
Wow. He
and
was
started playing.
incredible.
It blows my mind that we have national recording artists that just pop up at our farmers markets to just jam out.
Yep.
Like all of a sudden you're like, wait a minute, is that a saxophone?
Yes.
I didn't hire that.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable.
Then I look over and I'm like, wait, what?
Where'd he
It's
come from?
awesome.
Yeah. And Dickie Nolan was great in and of himself.
Yeah, so we've got a pop-up musician that is happening at the farmers market at the Canal before the Canal concert series. And this week it's a doozy, the Midnight Society. It's one of my favorite bands.
Oh, love that.
That is going to be playing underneath the gazebo. So this Thursday should be chock full of excitement.
Yep.
We've got a lot of new vendors that are joining us. So I'm looking forward to that. If you're interested in popping up at the Canal Farmers Market, let me know. We'll make room for you. There's only 4 of them left.
That was going to be my question. How
That's
many
it.
are left?
We are done the last Thursday of August, which I believe is the 28th.
Could be.
And that's it. So we've
Yeah.
got 4 left
Right. But the Mashpee Farmers Market continues.
till October 12th.
And then you take a break and then we do the Christmas market.
Yep. We've got Clam Jam and then into the Christmas markets we go.
Right.
And so, yeah, we're working on, we've got a meeting this week actually on how we're going to configure all of this Christmas
Mhm.
excitement that we've
Right.
got stored up.
Mm-hmm. And we're going to be able to keep the tent, maybe, huh?
We've got to talk with the tent people on Wednesday.
Okay. Well, just tell them.
I know. Oh, there's another new tent that's popping up in the farmers market region this week. We've got the Antiques Roadshow that is coming to Mashpee.
No.
So that is happening Friday and Saturday.
Really?
So
I
that
mean-
tent will still be up.
You mean the Antique Roadshow?
The Antique Roadshow.
And they're going to be where?
Right next to the farmers market tent.
You're kidding.
No.
Wow.
So it's going to be a big market this weekend.
Wow.
Well, there'll be a lot of tents anyway.
Yes.
I don't know if people will be under them or not, but
Right. Yeah.
we've got extra tents we're contending with this coming week.
Wow.
I know, right?
Very cool.
Oh, so many things going on. It's summer. We've got a full month of it left.
Right.
Don't be rushing us. And then September comes around, and then we're like, yes, this is our time. This is for us.
Right. Right. When the touristas, we love you. When the touristas go home, and it's much for us. And then we do have people come on the weekends. I mean, the Cape really is best time to be on the Cape is September and October.
That's a good one.
It's
Thomas,
gorgeous.
it's getting intense.
Oh,
I love it.
you can go home now. Thank you.
I appreciate it. Bring on the cheese, please.
And by the way, if we could just back up for a minute, RTB, who has been making comments, is also joining our air staff very shortly.
I heard, but I haven't heard.
Right.
You've heard,
Yes.
and you know what's coming.
Yes. Yeah.
I'm looking
RTB
forward to it.
is joining our air staff on Sunday. TM Murphy, our Falmouth guy, has joined us on Saturdays. And we're
Filling out the air staff
filling
over
out
here.
the air staff.
If you're interested in possibly doing a show, you've got an idea, you've got something that you want to say, please join us here on Lemonadio. You can find us at lemonadio.com, LEMONADIO, and info at lemonadio.com, Hank at lemonadio.com. You can find us. Send us an info, just what you're interested in. We'll make
Right.
it happen for you.
Yep.
I found an interesting article and I wanted to talk about couples who truly click are compatible in these 5 simple ways.
Okay, let's go. Married almost 36 years now.
Right?
We'll see what happens.
I know. And I had my nice post, which somebody, Tara, who didn't even read it. Happy birthday, Cliff. It's the only time I say anything nice about him is when his birthday is. I didn't. It's not. It's coming up, though. He's 20 days away from his birthday.
Really?
21 days away from his
So
birthday.
hold that thought for 21 days.
Yeah, right. Our anniversary is this month also.
Really? How many years?
23. 23.
23. Very nice. I remember 23.
Yeah, right. 23 years married. Yes.
Yes.
From intimacy to family and everything in between, here's what they've seen that make or break relationships throughout our career. Many couples come into counseling saying that they've realized they are just not compatible.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
One or both partners, but usually the women say these are the areas of incompatibility that are making the relationship hopeless.
Okay.
However, this expert here says from their experience, it's usually not many deal-breaking areas that are incompatible in marriage.
You
So
mean he
here are
leaves the
some.
toilet seat up or something? And
Couples who are truly clicking are compatible in these 5 simple ways, says this clinical psychologist. Attitudes about gender roles. This is a very important one. It can be very difficult to move forward, for example, if a man thinks that it's a woman's job to be the wife and mother and the role is to be the breadwinner, and vice versa. Often women say he just wants a woman like his mom. Often couples do not explicitly discuss what each partner thinks about gender roles before getting married.
I love my mom. I did not marry a woman like my mom.
No. I mean, I think Cliff and I think I am similar to his mom in some respects, but very much not in others.
Yeah.
I'm definitely different. There are a lot of similar things, but there are a lot of big differences. Number 2, the importance of intimacy. Note that I don't say equal drives because, especially in long-term monogamy, the double, especially after kids, men usually have much higher drives than their wives. However, couples that struggle have one partner who doesn't think that intimacy is a big deal and one who thinks it's essential for closeness. So maybe that's a conversation there. Number 3, the importance of romance. Just like how women are a little bit more intimate at the beginning of a relationship, men are often more romantic. This is all biology. It makes sense evolutionary. I guess this is just about couples that are heterosexual couples.
Yeah.
Sorry for everybody that's not. This is just what this clinical psychologist is seeing in this. The importance of romance, I think, is no matter what gender role you're playing in your marriage.
Yep.
It's important. The role of extended family, when you have a husband who calls his mom for child rearing advice every day and the wife who prefers to be independent and does not ask her family for much, there can be a great deal of conflict.
I only called my mom once for child rearing advice when Megan fell down the stairs at our old house. She had a long raincoat on and she fell down the stairs, and I wasn't going to call Mari and tell her. So I called my mom and I said, what do I do? She fell down the stairs. She seems to be okay. And then years later, I said something about, and then when Megan fell down the stairs and Mari went, what? I said, oh,
yeah, that happened. By the way, I let our child fall down the road.
Yeah, she fell down the stairs and, but my mother said she was okay.
Good morning, Miss Ashley. Lauren says, equal roles or marry your mother. I love it. Get out of here.
My mother was happily married to my father and was very, I have to say about both my parents, particularly my mom, both of them, when it was time to go, they let us go, me and my 2 brothers.
Yeah.
They let us go out on our own and
go do your thing.
They didn't get involved and they didn't interfere. They didn't offer advice unless we asked for it.
Yeah.
And now that I'm much older, I miss not having the opportunity to ask that advice.
Canal Farmers Market, by the way, Serafina, is 3 to 7 p.m. on Thursdays. If you're looking for that, it's going to be a big one. And finally, in this conversation, finances. If one partner is anxious without a cushion of savings and the other one is an impulsive spender, this can lead to an extremely conflictual relationship. One partner feels stifled and the other feels terrified.
I think as I get older, the more I worry about finances than maybe I used to.
That sort of thing. And balance can be toxic if one partner feels financially dependent on the other one.
Well, I'm retired.
That's it.
You know,
You got a sugar mama.
I
You're
got a
not afraid of it.
I got a sugar mama. I'm retired. Just look at all the stuff that I do.
Like, I'll just keep busy over here.
Yeah, I'm so glad I retired. So I'd
hopefully
have
she
nothing
still
to do.
feeds me.
Yes.
Like,
Hopefully there's something in the freezer.
no, I definitely think that that's probably one of the biggest things that Cliff and I all fight about, have a conversation about, don't agree on, is the way we approach finances. That's a big one. That's always been a trigger for us. It's always been the one that has set off our space, because I was raised by two immigrant parents who saved everything. We are savers. Right. I have this cushion of all of the things, and I have my first communion money, and I get very nervous if something happens. I'm a nervous Nelly when it comes. I'm not a risk taker at all. I've talked about this 1,000,005 times during E4All. When we had this conversation about money, I cried. I have a very different attitude about it. I get very nervous about it.
Right.
And he's like, well, it's just money. We'll make more. Who cares? Don't care.
Right. Don't worry about it.
Doesn't matter to me. Here, we have it. Go.
Right.
So somewhere in the middle there needs to be a balance. And it's one we've always struggled with in our marriage. But I think it makes us compatible because we both know ourselves.
Right.
And we talk about it.
Right. Well, we always had the luxury of, I had a full-time job with a steady paycheck, and Mari has been working in real estate, which is not a steady paycheck.
Yeah.
And now my steady income is my Social Security check. So occasionally we'll get a little hinky about, hey, now wait a minute.
Yeah. And Lauren says she's over here trying to support him, but she's literally close to selling feet pics. So, I mean,
I won't get into it.
We're all doing it the best we can.
Yes, there's a story in this. Lauren, let's listen, be careful. There's a story in the Sandwich Police blog about someone who was after someone for feet pics. So be careful, Lauren, okay?
There's some weirdos out there.
Yes.
Shout out to the weirdos in the world.
Yep.
It's going to be somebody who wants something.
It's gotta be.
This was an interesting morning. You know, we had Cindy selling her nudes over there for millions, and Lauren getting ready to sell some feet pics. One thing I do know, you're not going to hear it anywhere else in the morning. So thanks for choosing us.
And then wax and making lotion and all of that stuff.
Breast milk is liquid gold, as Emily said earlier, and she's trying to figure out ways to preserve it. So I'm really interested to know how this lotion comes out. This is what I want to know.
And is she going to sell it at the farmer's market?
I want to know, right? We were doing a whole branding thing back and forth. My husband and I were.
Oh, gee.
I think it's great. We love ideas. The new season of E4All, I like to call.
Can you share any of those branding ideas?
Absolutely not.
Okay, very good.
That is a definite off-air conversation.
Okay.
Also, in case one of them sticks for Emily, we're going to make you some money, girl.
Right.
We're working on it.
Oh, my goodness.
We got a new season of E4All that is coming, and I'm actually a mentor this year in all of my free time.
I was going to say you have nothing else to do, so let's mentor somebody trying to start a business.
I feel like I'm helpful in small increments. There's always a team involved, so it's not just one person doing the heavy lifting. It's a bunch of us. Okay. We all bring a certain skill set to the group.
All right.
And I think I can give you a couple of nuggets of information and be there in the background saying, attaboy. Here you go, girl. Get it done. Hey, you. I've got you. Here's a little lift. Go get it. And plus, the markets are a great place. It's a test market.
It is.
I had Jen Christian stop by the market, and she goes, I so many E4All faces. I said, you know what? When you're starting a baby business and you're out there testing the market,
right?
What a better place to do so than slap up a tent and see how well it does. If nothing else, you can talk to people one-on-one and practice your pitch,
right?
And work on how your salesmanship.
Right. And at the market, you get a mixed demographic.
Yes.
And you can see who's responding to what you have and who's not interested and all
right,
of that.
Right.
Yeah.
And who you think your customer segment might not necessarily be your customer segment.
Right.
It's just an interesting place to try stuff out. So we hope that you try it out with us. And Christmas market applications are out. The discount goes on until the end of August. So if you're interested in vending with us in Mashpee for the Mashpee Christmas market, let us know, because those spots are filling up, and we're working on some warmer environments of shopping this season.
And given how the number of people who turn out every week for the farmers market is significantly higher than last year, and last year was good, this year is off the charts.
Yeah.
I imagine the same thing's going to happen with the Christmas market. It's going to explode.
It's happening. We've got Mashpee Night Out that is happening this week. We'll be out tomorrow. So if you're looking for some place to bring the kids, come and see us. It is at the I don't know what they call that, but it's basically the grassy area between the police station and the fire station in Mashpee.
Over by the Boys and Girls Club.
Yeah, right. I
Yeah.
forget. It was like municipalities complex, or they've got a name for it. I just know it is the grass between the police station and the fire station. We'll be there tomorrow playing some tunes.
Playing the hits.
That's it. Playing all the hits and playing with the kids.
Are you going to be singing?
I am definitely not going to be singing.
Okay.
Cliff might be singing.
Oh, does Cliff sing?
No.
Oh, okay.
God, no. He can play any instrument, knows any sound. The one instrument he should not be playing is his voice.
Oh, okay.
If you've heard him at karaoke, you know. We've gone on long enough. We've got to go. Everybody have a great day. I've got actually a podcast that I've got to get to in the Marston's Mills area.
All right.
Hot Rod Mess. I'm coming for you, everybody else. Listen to Lemonadio. Take us with you wherever you go. Download the app in the App Store. Alexa, play Lemonadio Radio. Download the skill and watch us on Roku TV. We will talk tomorrow. Bye.
See you later, folks. See you at noontime for Where Did They Get That Name From?
Where do they get that name from? I feel like I need to get you a voiceover. I have to talk to Ken for that. Where does that name come from? Hank, tell them what they've won.